Guys, it's your girl Debs with Soul. Don't get offended, don't be on the defense, and don't be doing the offending. So welcome back to my channel. It's another episode, and today I'm going to be talking about dating for personality and dating for money. Yeah, a lot of people might not agree with this, but girl, hear me out with what I'm trying to say. So a lot of people say it's better to cry in a Range Rover than cry on a sofa or something like that. And people are always saying date a financially stable man because a financially broke man is not a happy man. But I beg to differ because I feel like, yes, date a man who is financially secure in the sense that you're not both bums and you can take care of each other equally in a relationship. But the reason why I'm going to say this is I have my reasons. I would say do not date a guy for his money. Date him for his personality. Do not date a guy with a good personality. Whether you see Kobo or Kobuski in your account, you're going to cry. You are going to cry. Whether or not he has money or not. A lot of people nowadays, they don't care about how a guy looks. They don't care about if there's a connection between them two. They don't even care whether or not, things can just mesh with you guys. They don't actually care about him as a person. What is his spirituality? What is his beliefs? Does he have the same morals as me? Do I have the same morals as this guy? Just no. As long as he has money, I can ride with him. As long as he has money. Even being a negative Nancy, guys, you don't know where the guy got his money from. You don't know anything about him. You don't know where he started off. You don't know where he's going to end up. And no matter what, and I know this sounds like negative, but let's say you was with a guy with money now and he leaves you. At the end of the day, if you have kids for that specific guy, at least you know, number one, my kids are going to have a great personality. Number two, no matter what, even if he leaves you, he's going to still provide for his kids. Do not date a guy for money. Now, I don't want to talk about myself and I don't really want to talk about my life because I don't want to make this personal. But I personally had a parent that was quite wealthy, was never taken care of as much as I should for the kind of wealth that my parent had. But anyways, forgetting that, it's just an example of why I'm telling you. I don't want to bring my own stuff into it, but I'm telling you, wealth is not everything. Wealth is not everything. Wealth is not everything, guys. A wealthy man is nice. He can buy you an LV bag. He can buy you a Gucci bag. He can put you in nice hotels, take you to nice restaurants. But sometimes some of these men with money, it comes with a lot, It comes with a hell of a lot of frustration. You're going to have to understand someone with money is going to come with a lot of other women wanting this guy's attention. Have you got the spiritual... Are you spiritually ready to go through that battle? Parent and not being able to feel the depth of the wealth because the parent was selfish, didn't care about anybody else until they lost the wealth is a clear example of why you guys should not choose. And I'm being so real with you guys. Why you shouldn't choose money over personality. It can actually lead to a person's death if you do not, and I'm not saying physically, if you do not choose a guy with a good personality, you can actually die because what he's going to put you through, because of money, because he feels like, okay, I know she's going to depend on me for money, so I can do whatever I want. If I cheat, Jesus, blood of Jesus. Guys, because money comes and goes, Money comes and goes. Personality doesn't. if you have a child for a guy and he has wealth, he doesn't have to take care of their child. There's so many stories where the guy hasn't taken care of their child. There's so many stories where a guy has not taken care of his child. Like, if you have a guy with a good personality, trust me, regardless of whatever happens, any spiritual nonsensity, any of your friends, your people, his people interfering, it's not going to be a thing, because a guy with a good personality, regardless, if you guys are not on bad terms, he's going to make sure your child is good. And you don't want to be the one where, like, you're there struggling with your child and he's living it up. A guy with a good personality will make sure, no matter the situation, he's going to be there for his child. He's going to have time for his child. Like, he's going to, even if he's overseas, a guy with a good personality will make sure, you know, even once a year, even if I see my child, that's good enough. It's so important because we get so fixated on, like, the now and what's trending, and I'm just going to look so good on this boat. And I've been around females and friends who, you know, told me, especially when I was younger, he told me, oh, I've met a rich guy, or da-da-da. And I was so happy for them. I was like, oh, okay, that's nice. They met a rich guy. You guys might say, oh, you know what, yeah, whatever. She's just saying this. No, it's not like that. Make sure you date him because of his personality, not because of his money. Because at the end of the day, it can actually ruin you in the long run. Because you're the one that's going to end up with a heartbreak. And I know you think you're going to break your heart in a Range Rover, but that's just a quote. It doesn't actually happen. The man could easily take his Range Rover back. The man don't even have to buy you a Range Rover. The man might not even buy you anything. Like, date for personality, because you can be with a man with money and he can be nasty. He can be horrible. You can feel like complete shit every day. And this is how your mental health gets messed up, you know, guys. Seriously, this is how your mental health gets messed up. Like, not only that, you're going to have a lot of female, like, wanting the guy and, you know, sending you negative energy because of the guy, and people from his direction and his friends, you know, coming at you for, because the thing is, yeah, I know this is crazy, but you think it's just females. Some men will actually fight you. If there's a man that is wealthy and wants to date you, men will actually come and attack you for it, because I don't know why they do it, but they do. I just feel like it's so important, because, like, I feel like it's more about attraction. And I know people may think that I'm crazy, but I really think it is about attraction. I've had guys come up to me in the club and wanted to date me who I didn't even know were rich, but I was told, oh, that person's rich. And I didn't even care, because I wasn't attracted at all. I was like, hell no. Like, I know people that I've been around people that have had wealth, and the kind of suffer that you're going to suffer even if you're not even with them, like, it is bad, because, like, people are just going to be eyeing you, especially if you're a gorgeous, attractive female. They're just going to think that the guy's going to want you. So the kind of attacks that you're going to get from different left, right and center, you're going to get spied on, you're going to have fake accounts. Heck, you're going to have your own friends turn on you. You're going to have people turn on you. You're going to have different types of headache. So even before the date, the headache that you're going to face, and then the date that you're going to face, and to keep up with his lifestyle, whoo, you got to be ready. And some people are there ready. They are ready. But are you ready for the chase? Are you ready for him not spending time with you? Because obviously a wealthy man is a busy man. Are you ready for him not giving you enough time? Sexually, emotionally, physically, are you ready for that? Because he might not be there for you all the time, and you might crave some of that. So are you ready for the distance? Not because you see him liking that girl with the purple hair or liking that girl with the red hair. You now go and change your hair color, dye your hair purple, dye your hair red, and say, oh, I want that guy. If I dye my hair like her, that means he's going to like me. Oh, he likes girls that ride bikes. If I start taking a bicycle course, that means he's going to like you. Don't suffer yourself. Go and find your soulmate. And I mean this in the most respectful, positive way. Guys, I'm actually tired. Rate me. I'm making this video. I'm tired. Don't suffer yourself, guys. Pray to God and let God lead you to the right guy, the right man. I'm not even going to talk about myself, but I don't do flings. If I'm not attracted, I'm not attracted. Simple. Like, it's about attraction. And I'm not talking about looks. But, like, I'll just say, date a guy with a good personality. And it doesn't mean that date a poor man or guy that you don't like just because he has a good personality. But personality is number one. Personality is number one because no matter what, even if negative things happen, which is going to happen anyways, the personality is always going to be there. Whether he has money or he doesn't have money, or he's trying to, the personality will always be there. A man needs a woman. What does the Bible say? He who finds a wife finds a good thing. You two can make each other wealthy. Just your presence alone can build a man to become wealthy, and you two can become wealthy just because your connection is genuine. You have a good personality. You don't want him, he doesn't have money. This guy has a good personality, yeah? Say you left him now, 2 years' time, this guy becomes rich. This is the type of guy, yeah, that has a good personality. If he becomes rich, he's going to take care of you. That spa trip, that holiday, that whatever you want, that LV bag, you're going to get it. But because you didn't want to choose him because at the time, he's not rich enough. He's now going to go and spoil and look after, and another woman's going to enjoy the fruits of your labor. The man that you're so craving, you don't even know if he's a good person. You don't even know if he's nice. That he can even beat you for a day. And I'm not saying all men that have money beat, because it's not. I'm not saying that all men that have money will beat and abuse a woman. But I'm just saying that. Don't just go and jump on a guy because of money. You see, David O's situation, yeah, and it's not my own mouth to come and talk about someone else's business. But people were saying stuff about Choma, like saying, oh, okay, yeah, he cheated on her, at least she's going to cry in a Range Rover. I don't give a heck about the Range Rover. You know, she's a human being, you know. If it wasn't David O's situation, another woman would scream. 3, 4, I don't even know. I wasn't listening. There's 3, 4 baby mamas he got pregnant. If it was a normal woman that the man didn't have money, she would cry in silence. This woman is still crying. She's probably crying. Was it money or celeb or not? She's still a human being. Off the camera, she's still a human being. She still bleeds. It's painful. So when people are saying, because of money, because of this, because of that, it matters in a sense where it's good to find a man who has morals. It's good to find a man who has self-control, who will say, do you know what? I like this, but I've got, my own, And if he was smart enough, he wouldn't be with you. He will not even deal with you. He will leave you alone and go and deal with other. He will play. He will play in his kennel. If a dog wants a bone, he will go and take the bone. If he don't want a bone, he will put the bone down, go back to his kennel and play with the balls. You want a man with money, you want a man with money. So that when you're crying, you can just be crying. Money is not everything. Like, you can't take money with you. You can't take money with you anywhere. Not having a guy that's there for you, that will care for you, that will look after you, that would lead to death. Giving you the best advice, guys. Don't come back in 2 to 3 months' time and just come back on my video and say, oh, that girl said that. Because I'm giving you the bestest, realest advice. Not having a guy that's there for you or to actually care about you, or that has morals, or, that has a bit of humility, that is down to earth, can lead to your death. Because if you have kids for this guy now and you're suffering on your own, you can develop so many health issues, Not having a man that's there for you, all because of money. Or even if he is there for you, the headache that you're going to face because of money. Or you just think, oh, because he likes this particular girl, he's so humble, so that means I've got a chance. So don't stress yourself for something God did not give you. It's good to pray for a guy, obviously, that with wealth. I'm not saying that, okay, you shouldn't want everybody's always saying, I want a rich man, I want a rich man, I want a rich man. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't want that. I'm just saying, like, know what you're placing your values on. Know what you're actually wanting. Personality is everything, guys. I'm telling you. When you're in a loving, good, healthy relationship, you can manifest good abundance and good things out of that relationship. Not when the guy is just carrying cash in his hand and then you're sitting down lazily on the couch saying, "Where's my Gucci bag?" knowing that he's just you don't even love him. I rebuke that. You have to know where you're placing your values on. Does he have values? First of all, does the guy have, because of money, does he have morals? You don't even know if he sleeps with pigs. You don't even know if he sleeps with dogs. It's just money, 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 money. Money comes and goes. Money comes and goes. And he can have money today and he can be broke tomorrow. So if you want a man with money, what if his whole life changes and things go swiped out? What are you going to do? You can't cry with a Gucci purse then. And everybody says, "I want a guy with money. I want a guy with money." And it's nice. But it's not like, you want someone you can laugh with. You want someone that you can actually genuinely connect with. Like, when you're sleeping at night, you're not feeling like you want to vomit because you're laying next to someone you don't even like. I can't. That's just no. That's just, come on, generation. We got to do better. I don't want to be like the negative Nancy, but I'm just speaking the truth. Like, we got to do better. I've seen guys with horrible personalities that don't even have money like that. And it just made me think, like, personality is everything. It is everything. Because when a guy has a horrible personality, he's stubborn, he don't want to hear word, he don't just want to twist your word, he don't want to listen to you. You feel like shit. But having a guy with money, you're going to feel like even more shit. Don't think there's going to be a Range Rover that you're going to cry in. And when you're in pain, nobody wants to even cares about a Range Rover when you're even in pain. Nobody cares about a bloody swimming pool when you're in pain. Like, personality is everything, because no matter what, yeah, a guy with a good personality, even if you guys are not even on good terms, you still have a friendship regardless. That's a guy with a good personality.